Stop waiting in lines and start navigating the airport like a pro with these insider secrets. We reveal the little-known hacks that exploit the airport's own systems to save you time and stress. Before you even reach security, a hidden symbol on your boarding pass could have already flagged you for intense secondary screening. Bet you didn't know that. Stick around, and we will let you in on all the airport's dirty little secrets. Ever seen SSSs printed on the corner of your boarding pass? That's not random ink. It's airport shorthand for secondary security screening selection. Translation: you've been flagged for the full pat-down bag swab and extra questions. Nobody at the gate will explain it, but every agent knows the code. Why it happens? Sometimes it's random. Sometimes it's triggered by buying a one-way ticket, booking last minute, or using points. If you spot it, don't panic. Just budget the extra time. And if you don't see it, congratulations, you're sliding down the fast lane while someone else gets the flashlight treatment. Feel like airports were designed to test your last nerve? Long hauls, serpentine queues, $6 water. None of it's random. It's a giant funnel built to shake every extra minute and dollar out of you. Good news, the funnel leaks. Staff assume most travelers will never notice the cracks, so once you spot them, you'll glide while the herd shuffles. Forget packing cubes and neck pillows. We're after the sneaky seams they don't put on the map. Stick around for the next few minutes, and you slice whole hours off your airport time without breaking a sweat or the rules. Last month at JFK, I counted 238 people waiting for a single security lane. 40 yards away, I walked through an unmarked door and faced exactly 0 line. Same terminal, same airline, same TSA rules. Google Maps just labels it as a janitor closet. That moment is why you're here. Every big terminal has a second security checkpoint that never shows up on the official app or the big blue boards. Staff call it the ghost exit. It was built for wheelchairs and crew, but it's wide open to anyone. Here's the trick. Ride the elevator nearest to baggage claim up 1 floor. 9 times out of 10, you pop out at a metal detector island with no queue. I've done this at LAX, Heathrow, and Tucson of all places. Average wait, under 3 minutes. Walk like you belong there. Nobody questions a person who looks certain. Gate agents begin boarding 30 minutes early for optics, not necessity. They want that jet bridge clear, so the departure looks heroic on the stat sheet. Use it. The second they call Group 1, head the opposite way, toward the nearest coffee stand. Wait for minutes, sip something, then stroll back. Group 3 will still be waiting in their zigzag corral. Airlines love to flash final call at T15. It's mostly theater. You just skipped half an hour of jet fuel perfume. Airlines make boarding groups look like a strict hierarchy, but the order is designed to herd you, not help you. Group 9 sounds humiliating, right? That's on purpose. The labels push travelers to pay extra for priority. But here's the secret. Agents often let multiple groups board at once, especially toward the end. The scanner doesn't care if you're Group 9 walking in during Group 5, as long as your flight's open. It just beeps green. The real bottleneck is overhead space. Trick: stand near families with strollers. Agents wave them through early, and anyone who tags along usually gets swept in. Airlines fill aisle and window seats first, leaving middles to the desperate. If the seat map still shows your middle seat open 24 hours out, it'll probably stay that way. Check in at the 23-hour and 55-minute mark. Pick an aisle in a nearly full row and don't touch the middle. The algorithm decides nobody wants it and locks the seat. I've flown Atlanta-Seattle 8 straight times with an empty middle beside me. Personal space for the price of basic economy. Cheers to that. You don't actually need PreCheck to use the PreCheck lane half the time. Here's the cue. If your boarding pass barcode triggers a double beep at the scanner, the agent waves you through, even without the magic beep. Some airports run soft PreCheck during slow hours to keep the line moving. If you're in sneakers, no belt, and a single backpack, step into the PreCheck queue. Worst case, they redirect you. Best case, you keep your shoes on and stroll past the sockfoot crowd. Baggage belts scan the barcode, not the tag itself. Print your luggage tag at home, stick it on slightly crooked, and the camera misreads it. That routes your bag to the manual bin, which sounds like a punishment, but actually moves more slowly and gently. Handlers grab the easy bags last, so yours is usually first on the carousel. I've landed in Denver to see my suitcase already doing lonely laps while priority bags were still being loaded. Here's what the airlines won't tell you. Priority tags don't always mean your bag comes out first. Handlers usually load them last, which means they're buried deepest in the plane and sometimes end up last on the carousel. Bags with bright ribbons or novelty straps, those get tossed harder because staff know owners want to spot them quickly. If you want gentle treatment, go boring. Plain black bag, tag flipped inward, wheels wrapped once with clear tape. Bonus hack: bags loaded nose first onto the plane come out first. On narrow-body jets, that usually means sitting closer to the front, puts your bag closer to the belt. Keep it legal. Use your real barcode. Just give it a jaunty tilt. TSA allows empty bottles. It's the liquid they hate. Bring a wide-mouth Nalgene through dry, then fill it at the chilled filtered stations now hiding past security. Same trick at Starbucks. Ask for an empty venti cup and ice. Baristas hand it over, no questions. You just saved $7 and a flimsy single-use bottle. Airlines update gate assignments in their app 3 to 5 minutes before the monitors catch up. Sit wherever there's a power outlet, wait for the push alert, then mosey to the new gate while everyone else is still squinting at the OLED screen. Early arrival equals first dibs on overhead bins directly above your seat. Priority pass is nice, but free works too. Every international terminal has a landside prayer room, carpeted, dim, dead quiet. Inside, you'll find an outlet, a sink, and 0 questions asked. After 7 p.m., kids' play zones become ghost towns. Nobody minds an adult recharging devices beside the tiny slide. At U.S. airports with global entry kiosks, pick the leftmost machine. People instinctively queue right, so the far left averages a 10-second wait. No global entry. Download the free mobile passport control app. The line is always shorter than the regular one, because most travelers never look up from their phones long enough to notice the little sign. Flight canceled. Call the airline the second you join the customer service line. Phone reps see the same rebooking inventory as the gate agents, but without the drama. Say, "I'm in line with 30 tired passengers. Can we fix this now?" They'll rebook you first to clear the queue. I walked out of Vegas with a new boarding pass, while the guy behind me was still practicing his exasperated sigh. Try one of these on your next trip and tell me which one saved you the most time. Got a hack of your own? Drop it in the comments so we can keep this underground playbook alive. And if you want more ways to travel without the usual headaches, hit subscribe. Next week, we're cracking hotels. Airports were built to squeeze you, but once you spot the seams, the whole place opens up. Slip through a ghost exit, snag that empty middle seat, refill your bottle for free, and glide past everyone still stuck in yesterday's playbook. You're not just traveling anymore, you're operating. See you at the gate, probably before everyone else.